Hello everybody, this is Ike from Ike Gaming, back with another awesome Railway Empire 2 video. Without further ado, let's get to it. This is our task list for the day. We have to buy 4 private routes. We have one already that we bought the last episode. We have 80% of travelers take the train from Carlisle to Plymouth. We have to deliver 4 loads of liquor to London, and if you forget from the last video, our liquor is sitting in Birmingham. So that should work out good. We need 120,000 citizens of London. We're really close to that. We need 3 cities over 100. We have 2 of the 3, and we already did our value. Alright, let's see where we stand here. So, before I started the video, I built this track going from Liverpool down to Plymouth. And it's just a matter of putting our trains on it right now. So we'll go Bristol, we'll make an express to Liverpool Express. Loaded Express. We'll put continents on it. We'll spare no expense on this. This will be 310,000. But then we'll have 2 express trains fully set up, so that should help the general idea of getting people down from Plymouth to, from Plymouth up to Carlisle. So I see we have to buy this line over here, so let's buy that to be able to get to Plymouth. So we just bought this whole thing in here.
In the military, you learn the importance of supply lines. Same here. Only through a strong
Nice, we
network
got our
can our
120 in
cities be
London.
supplied.
Perfect. Finished our line itself from Bristol to Plymouth express line. So now we're just going to go in and set up our train here. Get our continent, go 2, and there we go. So now we have that figured out. Now we're going to take some time and see if we can fix this track in the Plymouth here. See if we can fix from Bennett Station into Plymouth. We'll just throw an old GM American on it. Freight. There we go. I think 1 should be enough for now. We'll do the same thing with Fitzpatrick. Alright, we'll put a car on there. GM1. We now have a line from our freight station in Plymouth up to Bristol. I'm going to bring corn to Plymouth, then use the same train to bring Plymouth freight down to Bristol freight, then switch back Bristol freight to Plymouth, then back to Fitzpatrick to start the whole thing over again. We'll have 2 of them. See how that works. We have a track from Jones stop, wind out to Plymouth freight. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'll leave it as a single track, I believe. For now, we'll just go 1 freight. Okay, so that should take care of that. We just built a line here from Cunningham Wood over to Plymouth.
Huh. Apparently there have been complaints about my tyrannical behavior. Weaklings! A lot of them! I will take care that they are dismissed without severance pay.
Okay, so we got this 80% of travelers from Carlisle to Plymouth. While we're at it, we're going to put supply tower down here. We're still missing a few things over in Bristol, so I decided to add another station in Birmingham just because there's too much tracks here. And bring stuff in from Bristol to Birmingham and see how this works. So we'll put 2 freight. And we'll put this because we can bring the meat back over. See how that goes. So Bristol, 100% of everything except sugar. Okay, let's work on that. Just finished the line from Jones stop up to Bristol. So we'll put a couple trains on there and bring in sugar up to Bristol. So I believe that was Bristol's main last problem, the sugar. Yep. Eventually they'll need milk soon. Oxford's up to 85,000. They're a little low in corn. There we'll buy this Cambridge station. We'll buy the Manchester
Ha!
one.
My rival on the company board thinks I'm arrogant. Can you believe that? I am the most modest man in the whole empire. That's common knowledge.
Okay, let's see who's the best candidate to get over 100. So Liverpool's already over 100, 122. York's at 65 and growing fast. See, so we're at 90. Corn's at 0. That's really weird. The corn will be at 0. Otherwise, it looks like it could be a good candidate to get up to. It could be. What's with the corn situation? We just finished express line from York to Birmingham to complement the freight line we already did. I'm going to throw 3 express trains on it. We're waiting for Oxford, Dover, and Birmingham to grow. In the meantime, put the express line here from Cambridge to York. Try to fill in some of these gaps. Looks like Oxford's a bit tip over 100,000 here. They're doing not too bad. I placed a plank factory to feed my...
Only with aggression and fighting spirit can you succeed in spreading out while defying our enemies.
The third city with the
I see you've learned more from me than I have suspected.
So now what's left is these 4 loads of liquor to London. I'm having an awful hard time with this. I have it maxed out. You can do a bunch. For some reason it's only 40% apples. I have a direct line coming in, but I just cannot eat more apples for some reason. I don't know where all that sugar is either. We're having a little bit of a problem here. So as you can see, I've grown everything quite a bit. This Liverpool, Birmingham, Oxford, and London are all well over 100,000. Dover, York, and Manchester are very close to 100. I am having an awful hard time with my distillery. Oops. Really hard time. I have it as large as I can. I have lots of sugar. The problem is the apples. I have a ton of apple trains coming in. It just doesn't make any sense. I had them trying to go full, but it wouldn't fill them up. So now I'm just taking them basically 2-3 cars at a time. Stupid, but I own the apple orchard. I bumped it up. See, it's barely even pumping out apples. Like, it doesn't even need them, hardly. Once in a while we produce something at Birmingham, but not too often. That's Oxford to Birmingham. Oh, it's all going to Oxford. Okay, we can fix that pretty quick. I figured out what was going wrong. I didn't realize, but all my liquor was going in here to Oxford instead of London. Although had I been getting more apples, I could have had enough in to deal with it anyways, but... See, look, I just for fun, I put another station here. Just to see if it will load apples any better. I put it to a max of 7. You see, it's still slow. I don't understand. I'm a little confused on this, I have to admit. See, I should have lots of production space. And yet, when I hooked up this O'Connor, the train filled up like immediately. It was out in like a minute. It was 7 or 8 clay for Birmingham, which should give me the 4 that I need to progress. As you can see, other than that's a ton of money. Should have been done this a long time ago, but I didn't catch that mistake. This should do it right
A
here.
wise man, you
There
know
we go.
who, once said it's better to surround yourself with reliable enemies than with unreliable friends. Targeted and destroyed. Ha! My opponents will think twice about messing with me. Oh, and you've also achieved your goals. In the north of Wales, there's a private line to Holyhead that will take me a big step forward. If we succeeded in buying it, we would control the main transport route to Ireland. Fortunately, I've been able to convince Parliament, which allows us to purchase access rights to Wales. Wales may be sparsely populated, but it lies between England and Ireland. That's why routes in this region can be very valuable.
Okay, that should be easy enough to do. So because I was trying to do this liquor thing in Birmingham, it was shipping to Oxford by mistake. Finally I got it to London, but that's why I have so many lines here. Wonder if anyone else has bumped up to 100,000. Oh, York's still just under. Oh, Manchester's now in the 100,000 club. And Dover's just under, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 100,000 and 2 just under. And Bristol's at 60, so it's quite a ways yet. Alright, we'll come back and we'll do our next video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.